So there it is. So the next thing about this age is it's characterized by hostility and resistance to the gospel. It's characterized by hostility and resistance to the gospel. Let me give you a couple of verses. Ephesians 6:12, we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities, powers, rulers of the darkness of this age, spiritual hosts of wickedness in the spirit realm. Therefore, take up the whole armor of God that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, stand. Now, that's pretty clear. There's a war going on, and believers need to make a stand. So Satan obstructs believers from living a life that honors God. You have to understand that now you've made that decision to receive Christ, there's a whole journey of growing and bringing your life and your relationships into alignment with Him so you please Him and you see the benefits and blessings of being in His kingdom. The devil is committed to work against you. He will do everything he can to persuade you following Christ is a dumb thing to do. And many of the things of the kingdom of God are counterintuitive. In other words, when you look at them, they don't seem that smart. Like, for example, Jesus said, if you want to be great, yeah, I want to be great. He says, now serve. Oh, that's a dumb thing to do. Can you understand? It's like it just is opposed to the way the world thinks. But it works. Businesses that run great service, they grow to become great businesses. If you don't have great service, you can't become great business. Because serving is characteristic of the kingdom of God. In the world, everyone wants to be the top dog and tell everyone else what to do. But in the kingdom of God, you become the servant of all. You see, so it's counterintuitive. So there's a hostility against believers. That hostility is present through the culture, through your family. How many of you have had family resist your walk with God? Or the culture you're in fights against the knowledge of God, pushes you into things which are destructive. See, there's a war going on, and it's a war for your destiny. See? So Satan is the source of it all. He's behind it all. He's engineering, manipulating. He's a supernatural being who contends against God and God's representatives. So you're either in the kingdom of darkness and therefore and deceived, or you're in the kingdom of God and you're engaged in a warfare. No one is exempt. That's why he says, put on the armor of God that you can stand and not quit. When you see people quit or you see them fall into sin, they were overcome by an evil adversary. It's not God's plan for them. Don't get angry at them. Love them, pray for them, and go share with them and draw them back to where they belong, in the house of God. So a commitment to Christ is a commitment to step into an arena of spiritual warfare. Now, you say, oh, well, I don't want that. Well, which is it better? To live in the prison camp, defeated and tormented, or to stand up in freedom and give it a go? Hey, come on. Step up and fight for your freedom, you know.